my heart can't be that bad.
As I said, your vessels are blocked with fatty deposits, which is why you're getting out of breath.
Well, you make it sound like I eat rubbish all day and that my veins are blocked with smoky bacon crisps.
Diet is a factor, as is age, weight, smoking.
Well, there you go. I don't smoke. I'm not overweight. And ever since I've had that first art thingy, I've looked after myself. I exercise and I watch what I eat, and my wife, Sally, she keeps me on a short lead.
But it can also be congenital.
What does that mean?
It's been there since birth.
Look, it's good you made those changes to your lifestyle. Otherwise, you could be in a far worse situation.
Oh, no one's judging you, Tim. This could happen to anyone.
Well, it's not happening to me.
Tim, please, look, I know this is a terrible shock, but you can't just ignore it. You need to deal with it. Or sooner or later, you will have another heart attack, which could prove fatal.
I didn't know you still had those feelings for me. I thought you were just being nice.
That must have made you suspicious. I'm usually horrible.
We were getting on well, which made me happy. After everything, I didn't assume anything else. I don't want to get hurt again.
I've been falling back in love with you, or I never really fell out of love with you.
Oh, I think you did. I've still got the scars.
I think we should give our marriage another go.
Are you sure you're not just caught up in the moment?
No, I think we should go for it.
Yes, but we were full of optimism first time around. 6 months later, we were screaming at each other. You said you wished you'd never met me.
Yeah, but you're the only person I've really loved. Even when things were horrible, I never stopped loving you. And things will be different this time. I had a lot of issues with your family.
They were a bit controlling.
And that's what broke us. What, with the hours your dad had me working and how much they interfered in our relationship. You know, when things went wrong at work, I took it out on you.
That was a bit of a nightmare.
And I never really settled down in London, but I still think we can make this work. Sorry, I'm being pushy. Look, I love you and I want to be with you, but I won't rush things.
I'm still grieving. This is huge. Maybe we should have a think about all this before we commit.
So, I've found us somewhere to live.
Oh, yeah, where?
I'll give you a clue. We're going to be sharing with some pretty cool people.
Sharing? Sharing with who? I thought we was getting our own flat.
Yeah, but all those one-bed flats we've been looking at, they're well out of our budget. We'd need to save up.
I suppose.
So I bumped into Tyrone. We got chatting. Turns out he's got a spare room. It's gonna be me, you, him, and Emma. You two are like peas in a pod nowadays.
That was quick. Thought you needed time to think.
I realised I didn't need to. I want to be with you. And part of me thinks you're right. Maybe we could just pick up where we left off.
Even though I really hurt you.
I need you in my life, see? No other relationships even come near. I've swiped left so many times, I've got a repetitive strain injury.
And things will be different this time. I want to be with you two 100%.
Let's give it a try, then. So what do we do now?
We tell the family, hire a white van. I mean, I can't leave my gran and sister just yet, but I'll move to London as soon as I can.
Are you sure that's what you want?
It's where you are.
But London? I'm not sure. What's left for us here, going back to where it all went wrong? You said you never settled in. Why should you? Manchester's your home. And your family have been so welcoming. I've really loved spending time with them. So why don't I move here instead?
Hey, two hungry boys here.
Shh.
I will serve you first, of course.
We're in the end game.
Right, can we watch?
Certainly.
Hey, look, Roy, I'm sorry I got upset the other day. Sam didn't mind losing, you know, Leanne pointed out. I can't teach him to quit every time things get tough. He really wants to play again, and I want him to socialise. The only person he talks to is Hope.
With pleasure. I fear our game is heading for a draw.
Were it not for the unique jumping ability of my knight, a smothered checkmate, the Black King completely surrounded by his own pieces.
Smothered? Sounds a bit gruesome.
It is chess, Nick, not tiddlywinks. Have you ever seen how some of the Russian grandmasters play? I mean, they have survived the labor camps in the Gulag on a diet of fish-eyed soup.
Let the boy learn.
Slabek.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's Russian for wimp. Well, I suppose we could pretend to play, do some fake games to show Sam some famous plays.
Very well.
It's a wonderful game and we don't want to put him off.
Chess brings out a very strident side of your personality.
Yes.
Yeah, Gioco Piano is available.
That's a good one for you to learn. It's also known as the quiet game.
You're in shock. I get it. You just need to think about what the cardiologist said.
Yeah, well, I wasn't right impressed.
Hey, he's highly respected.
They all make mistakes.
Oh, Tim, this was not a mistake.
You know, every time I sit down and have my tea, Sally says she's going for the healthy option. I've steamed your fish. Why have a pint of lager when you can have a glass of soda water? Why have a pie when you can have a lettuce leaf? All right, I've had the odd sneaky pie, but I'm healthier than I used to be. I do 10,000 steps a day. I do the park run. Every time I go to the cupboard to get a tin of chickpeas, I do 10 reps. I've got loads of energy. You ask Garcelle. So is he saying that was a complete waste of time and it's made my ticket worse?
He's saying you've got a heart condition that needs surgery. The operation could save your life.
Nah, want a second opinion.
I'm supposed to be meeting Tim to watch the footy, but he's not turned up yet.
Who's playing?
Oh, we've got a cup match against Croftley. Do you know what? I reckon we could have a pretty good run this year.
Oh, he's here now.
Oh, where have you been? Hey, did Sal catch up with you?
Traffic.
Listen, mate, I'm sorry if I dropped you in here earlier. Have you heard the latest? Bernard and Duke is injured.
Bernie the Bolt's not playing.
No.
Is he good?
Well, he's our best player, him and James Bailey. It's a nightmare we're going to get hammered. Mind you, that's what the so-called experts are saying, you know.
Well, them so-called experts had you in a wooden box if you touched another drop of alcohol. Now look at you, full of beans.
Yeah, well, I am, but I didn't nearly die.
Yeah, well, the doctors were wrong, though, weren't they? You defy the odds, and so will County.
Like your optimism, mate. Right, what are you having? You still on soda water?
No, I'll have a pint and a packet of smoky bacon crisps because I've had a right lousy day.
Oh, good man.
Hello. We're upstairs. Hey. Hi. Did you buy anything nice?
Just a t-shirt. So are you two going to be around tonight?
Actually, we've got an announcement to make on that, Scott. We found a place to live. Tyrone's spare room.
That is a great idea. I mean, we are going to miss you, but you do have to flee the nest at some point, and Craig's very dependable.
Well, that's what I like in a man.
Take that as a compliment.
Talking of which, have either of you seen Tim?
No, sorry. I still wish it was just us two.
Hey, well, it's only while we save up, and then we will get a place of our own.
Me and Emma get on, but we could ruin that by living together. We need to check that she's cool with it.
Right. Shall I get your suitcase down from the attic?
Hey, Lydia, what are you doing here?
I work here. Well, as of next week. We're going to be colleagues now as well as mates.
What, someone gave you a job?
That'll be my doing. I was speaking to Carla and Peter earlier. Carla happened to mention she was in need of a PA.
Well, she's not mentioned it to me.
Well, I knew Lydia was kicking her heels thanks to me, so I put a good word in, sang her praises.
Carla just interviewed me and gave me the job.
Oh, that's brilliant. Sorry, I don't want to sound like everyone has to consult me. I'm just surprised.
Well, I've got to go and pick up Finn, so I can't stay, but can we have drinks soon to celebrate?
Oh, yes! Oh, that'd be brilliant, and well done.
Are you going to say I shouldn't have stuck my nose in? Lydia needed a job. Carla needed a PA. I thought it'd make you happy.
No, I'm glad you did.
Hey, Hope, I've been looking for you.
I didn't put chewing gum in Chloe's hair.
Right, no, it wasn't about that. I just want to say thank you for getting Sam to talk over the walkie-talkies. Me and Leanne were racking our brains to find a way for him to communicate, so thanks.
You can borrow them if you like.
Really?
You two going on holiday?
I tried to call you.
We're moving in.
Tyrone said we can have a spare room.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's just a surprise.
He said he was going to tell you.
He's still at work.
We're all mates, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, well, great news. I'll go and get the other case, shall I?
You can't stand it with your face on. He'll know something's wrong. You can't live here. No way. If it was up to me, I'd be living miles away. Tyrone thinks he's helping us out. I want a flat share with people I can trust. Fine, I'll say I don't like the room. It's tiny. Look, I don't want to fall out with you. I need your support or I'll crack up. Before Ted, you would have been happy to share with me. I'm sorry I upset you. Plus, we don't have to be in each other's hair. We'll be out all day anyway.
So, are we flatmates? Amazing. Great news.
I might not stop till then, mate.
Only 20 minutes left.
We're 2-0 down, man. We're never going to come back from this.
I mean, stop jinxing us. We just need a little bit of magic.
Prt2 can't get us back into this match.
Bailey's got it. Bailey's got it.
Oh, good ball, mate. Go on. Right, mate, listen, I'm just going to... I'm going to nip to the loo.
Right.
Get in!
Are you sure this is a good idea?
You know, I'm watching the footy and having a couple of pints with my mate. If I can't do that, there's no point being alive, love.
Just take it easy, yeah?
I told you I want a second opinion.
It's like you want to give yourself a heart attack.
All right, Nurse Ragged, if I want nagging, I'll go home and see Sally.
What's all this?
We're back together. I'm moving in, if that's okay.
Things have moved fast. Won't you miss the London Eye and Big Ben?
I want to be where my husband is.
We've gone through all the options. We're both up for it.
It'll be fun, like having a new sister. Oh, my boss. Better break the news.
Are you mad? This is a terrible idea. She was all set to go back home.
Well, I think we can make a go of it.
If she finds out what we did, she'll report us to the police. We'll go to prison. It's hard enough keeping this secret from Gran. Never mind someone you share a bed with.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Who did this?
That's obviously the same idiot who keyed my car.
What, so this is a revenge attack for someone who lost a boundary dispute? Seriously?
He's obsessed. Won't accept that he's lost. He's still using the fence lines in his head, not the ones in the actual deeds.
Well, he's making it pretty obvious who did it.
Yeah, well, knowing who did it and proving who did it are two very different things.
Ooh, what a mess.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Lydia told me about the job. Good news, that. Thanks for putting a word in.
Well, she needs all the luck she can get. She's going out with you, isn't she?
Very funny.
Well, I hope he gets bored soon and leaves you alone.
He'll push his luck and he'll make a mistake. And when he does, I'll be down on him like a ton of bricks.
I'll see you later.
See ya.
I've been waiting for you.
I was in the pub with Peter. We were watching the footy. We lost.
I have got a little surprise for you upstairs. You know, you were saying that I'm always nagging you and we need to have a little bit more fun. So I thought, why not try a bit of dressing up? And I got you a butler in the buff outfit. It's in the bag there behind the curtain.
Is that a pouch? Bit small, isn't it?
It's got a magnetic catch for easy release. I nearly got you the caveman outfit. I mean, which one would you have got?
Well, it's a bit cold for all that malarkey, isn't it? It's only January.
Well, it won't be cold under the duvet, will it? I thought it just might be a bit of a turn-on.
I'm a bit full. I had a massive bar meal in the pub with Peter, and I just want to stay on the sofa all night, if I'm honest.
Well, it was just a bit of sexy fun. Wish I hadn't bothered now.
There we go. All for one, and one for all.
You know, I think I'm going to love this.
Calm down. He's a bit excitable. Well, you shared a flat before.
Yeah, loads of times. But I've never showed her a girlfriend before. And don't get me wrong, my mum and Kirk, they're great, but it is their rules.
You haven't heard our rules. I get first dibs on the shower in the morning, and if someone gets in there first, I hammer on the door. Priority. Are you, any closer to finding out what happened to that old guy?
We're still waiting for a post-mortem and forensics to do another sweep. We are all worried, though. We want answers. I got a lead today, though. I was at the property, and a neighbour said that he let a delivery driver into the building.
Well, go on. We're worried as well.
Well, there's a parcel in the flat, signed for after he died. So we're going to track down the delivery driver and find out who signed for it.
Shall we go and unpack our stuff?
Good idea. First night in our new flat. You know, does it get any better than this? I don't think so.
Bishop to A7. Over. Thanks for the burger, Dad. Over.
Yeah, no problem. Just how you like it. Medium rare with extra jalapenos. Over.
Your move. Over.
Oh, just a minute. Sarah's just popped in. I won't be a jiffy. Over. Hey, sorry. Me and Sam were just playing chess.
Oh, is it bad time?
No, not at all. He's been speaking to me on the walkie-talkie.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. He spoke to Hope a bit, but I'm really hoping this is the start of getting the old Sam back.
Yeah. Well, I'm child-free for an hour, so I thought I'd come for a glass of wine and a bit of pasta.
Okay, be with you in a minute. I'm back. Over.
Good. Over.
Bishop. C6. Over.
King to D6. Checkmate. Over. The room's nice. Yeah? You've barely said a word since Craig told us the latest about Ted.
I feel like the next closing. I signed for that parcel.
Yeah, but it's just a scribble, like you said. They won't be able to make your name out.
Yeah, but the delivery driver might be able to describe me to the police. And if they find your nail, there's proof that both of us were in Ted's flat.
Look, this is why we need to stick together. No more silly arguments.
Don't worry. I've changed into big pants and a thermal vest. Unless Ugg boots and a flannel dressing gown turn you on, because I don't know what else does.
Let's just watch telly, eh?
You know, I left you a wink, wink, nudge, nudge message. I thought you'd be back like a shot. I feel so humiliated. I mean, that is the last time I try and spice things up. I don't see why I should make all this effort while you just mope around like you're not interested in me, Tim. How is that meant to make me feel? Did you suggest the health kit because you've gone off because you think I've let myself go?
No.
Look me in the eye and say that.
No.
Do you still love me?
Yeah. Of course I do.
Well, something's changed, Tim.
Let's just leave it, eh?
Why don't you just try and make me feel better? You know, just talk to me. Be honest with... Where are you going?
I can't take this anymore, Sally.
You want to give yourself a heart attack?
Something's changed, Tim.
If the arteries become narrowly blocked, it means the blood supply to your heart's being reduced.
It can also be congenital.
What does that mean?
It's been there since birth.
The test has picked up some narrowing in your coronary arteries. You need to deal with it. Or sooner or later, you will have another heart attack, which could prove fatal.
And we'll be back in Coronation Street next Monday at 7:30. Stay with me tonight as the families battle to finally get the truth after 23 years. Maxine Peake stars as our new drama Anne concludes next.